Hey guys, welcome to Aegis Prime Gaming. My name's Alex, and today we're going to be talking about video game news that has been going on in the past week. Let's begin with Animal Crossing being banned in China. Now, this info is filtered through Alibaba's e-commerce platform, Taobao, saying that it will be banned starting on April 10th. And not just the game, it's supposed to be everything that has to do with the merchandising and related hardware as well. Now, people have speculated that the reason why this is being done is because Animal Crossing, you can make designs and whatnot inside the game, and you can, make your own political slogans and whatnot. I'm guessing people writing free Hong Kong, and obviously China does not like that. So they are banning the game and everything that has to do with it. And in other news that doesn't have to do with banning, CD Projekt Red has announced that even though there will be a version of Cyberpunk 2077 for the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, that we should not be expecting it at launch. It's going to be available later on during the life cycle, and they have also mentioned that like in the past, that if you buy the Xbox One version of Cyberpunk, you will get a free updated version, or the Xbox Series X version of that game. Still no word if Sony is gonna offer something similar to that. I hope they do, because if they don't, that's stupid. Let's see what else we got. Disney is gonna be remaking the classic animated movie Robin Hood with the animals and whatnot. They're gonna be remaking it as a CGI / live action that is going to premiere on Disney Plus. Now, the director that wrote the screenplay for Lady and the Tramp remake, the live action version on Disney Plus, whose name is Carrie Grunland, will also be making the screenplay for this the remake of Robin Hood. No word yet if they're keeping all the songs or making new ones. Yeah, they should keep the songs. Duh. In Xbox news, this week we got a trailer for Gears Tactics. Finally, the game looks amazing. It reminds me of Gears of War meets XCOM. You have 5 classes to choose from. The game takes place 12 years before the first Gears of War game that came all the way out in Xbox 360, and there's a remastered version on the Xbox One, which looks beautiful. And this game, you follow the squad of Gabe Diaz, who is the father of Kate Diaz, which is the character that you use in the latest Gears games, Gears 4 and Gears 5. And the best part is there's no microtransactions in that game whatsoever. Let's see what else. In Sony news, Sony has announced the Play at Home initiative, helping players stay at home while we're fighting this pandemic. And they will be offering 2 free games for a limited time. One is the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection, which includes Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and Journey. They will be available for a limited time, like I mentioned. And Sony is also making a fund to help smaller independent studios that need help in these trying times. And it's going to be a $10 million fund. They have not mentioned how they're going to do it, how it's going to set up, how you donate and whatnot, but it will be done in the future. Now, in the rumors department, John Krasinski, you may know him as the director and actor of the Quiet Place. He's making Quiet Place 2, and we all know him as Jim from The Office. Now, the rumors are that he has been meeting with Marvel Studios to work on multiple projects. Now, we don't know what those multiple projects are, but everyone has pinned him on Mr. Fantastic, since they are rebooting Fantastic Four again, and people want him to play Mr. Fantastic, which sounds like a great idea. But obviously, these are rumors. We don't know. Multiple projects can mean anything from being the actor to being director to screenplay. I don't know. Whatever that may be. But we'll just have to wait and see to see what Marvel and Disney have to say. Now, in more Marvel news, Doctor Strange 2 has a new director. You may know him, Sam Raimi. You may know him as the director of the original trilogy of Spider-Man for Sony that featured Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. You got James Franco as the Green Goblin. And Raimi is going to be taking over Scott Derrickson, who left the project a while ago. And Scott Derrickson is the director of the original Doctor Strange. And what else do we got? We got, the other day, the Switch got a new update, version 10.0.0.0, I think it's called. And in this update, we are finally able to move games between systems using an SD card. Unfortunately, we still can't move save data. So if you wanted to move your island of Animal Crossing from one Switch to the other, you're screwed. And also, we get button mapping. So any controller, I'm guessing any official controller from Nintendo, you can map any button in any way you want. So you can make the controller as you as possible, and that sounds amazing. Also, we are getting 6 or 9 new Animal Crossing avatars for your Nintendo profile on the Switch, which is about time. That thing needs new avatars. And last but not least, in the update that I just mentioned, there have been people that have been getting into the code of the new update, and they have found a new model number, new hardware model, named NXABCD. Now, we don't know what that might mean, but speculating, it seems that Nintendo is going to make a new Switch model that supports 2 screens. Now, that sounds amazing. It'll bring us back to the clamshell of the Nintendo 3DS, which is obviously an amazing handheld console. Or maybe you can put your phone in as a secondary screen. Who knows? Obviously, we still won't. Nothing's official until Nintendo says something, and Nintendo has stated this year that there will be no new hardware models for the year 2020. But one can dream. And that's about the news for the week. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Like, subscribe, tell us what you thought about this, and we'll see you in the next one.